So mga ka-Yopi, we're gonna review this new electrified Nissan Kicks. This Nissan Kicks is a good crossover contender of the Geely Coolray, Ford Territory, and the MG News CST. Those in the same price range but all are gasoline engine. Or it will be a directly competitor with the more expensive hybrid Toyota Cross. This model is a sweet spot that Nissan's pioneering on electrified vehicle. This type of hybrid electric vehicle is good in Philippine market. This is because the charging station infrastructure in Philippines is quite limited, and the introduction of the electrified car is one of the game changer for our country that have limited charging station. Because this car is powered by electric engine, but battery is energized by the 1.2 gasoline engine. Think about it, like a generator charging your battery when needed. For an electric vehicle, you don't need to be worried on the kilometer range of this car. As long as there's a gasoline station nearby, you can run this vehicle. Kayopi, this car have a V-shaped grille. So, yan, kita nyo, double V-shape ang tawag nilang iba dyan. Then, it has an LED and DRL light. And meron din siyang fog lamp na LED. And then may chrome here at the bottom. What we have in the engine bay is the electric engine, the Nissan e-Power, with 280 Newton meters of torque and 130 horsepower. While on the other side, it is the combustion engine, the 1.2 engine liter that will charge the battery. What I like in the side is ito yung stylish line niya from back until dito sa door. So may curve siya dito sa wheels. And then two-tone color siya for the top of the line model. Black usually lagi ang top niya. So yung white and black ayos din to, red and black. Ganda rin. And yan, meron siya dito yung cladding. So medyo madumi nga lang mga Kayopi. Not sure if you can see it. And we have a 17-inch wheels. So mga Kayopi, at the back, so have some unique tail light. So this one is only a reflectorized itong line na to. What's already lighting here is ito and ito. Yung backlight niya is actually at the top. So hindi to yun. Then nando yung kanyang shape ng kanyang tail light. Something unique. And let's open it. Yan mga Kayopi. When we open the cargo, it has a 480 liters of space, or you can also expand this around 835 liters of cargo area. You just need to fold the back seat. Mapapansin nyo mga Kayopi, meron pa rin siyang tailpipe kasi it still have a gasoline engine for charging the battery. So, it has a 360 camera. So, one at the back, ito yun. Then, we have also at the side, on the both side mirror. Yan, this is it, where you can find the camera. So, same thing on the other side. And meron syempre tayo sa front din na camera. Yan, below the emblem. Yan, yan yung ating fourth camera. So yan mga Kayopi, ang ating exterior ng ating Nissan Kicks. Let's go inside and check it out. And also, let's test drive this. The seats for the Nissan Kicks are all leather. You can see it, it's a good quality and very comfortable siya. The cluster panel is made of 7-inch display with digital plus analog speedometer. You will notice there's no RPM as this engine is running on pure electric motor. The door is made of hard plastic with leather handle or yung parang armrest niya. Steering wheel is leather wrap with multifunction control of the cluster panel and the infotainment system. The dashboard are plastic with leather stitches. Yan o, kita nyo naman ito, medyo soft leather stitch yan. Its infotainment system is an 8-inch display panel with an Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and 360 camera. It has an auto climate control. This is yung electronic parking handbrake niya. And meron tayong auto hold here. So, when you start the engine, and meron siya dito, ayan, holder. So, you can remove it for more storage or yung ayaw nyo ng button divider. Then yung gear selector niya, it's so electronic, diba? Para kang naglalaro lang. And meron siyang EV button, pure electric. So meron siyang drive mode button for eco, normal, and sports mode. And maliit nga lang pala yung kanyang compartment here. Kaunti lang yung pwede mong ilagay. Parang mga dalawang biskwit lang ng Ribisco ang kasya. All doors have bottle holder. Then in terms of light, you can see here, white diffuser siya. So, parang lang something like a cheap plastic, but this is the white diffuser for the light. So, yan yun. So, it have left and right. And this one, so you have some vanity mirror as well as on both. Yan, may vanity mirror din siya. With light pa.
Mga kayopi, itong kanyang lock is hindi to power sensing. So, pag naiwan mong bukas yan, hindi siya nag-auto lock when you're driving. So, you still need to press this lock and unlock. So, yan mga kayopi. Wala lang siyang auto sensing ng door. So, yun yung na-notice ko kanina when I'm driving it. Then, meron din siya ditong headlight adjuster. So, 3 kung puno kayo. So, kung usually ikaw lang 0 yan. Yan na on-off. Then, engine bay. Yan yung kanyang gasoline. So, meron pa rin yung mga kayopi gasoline. So, ayan mga kayopi. Malaki naman yung kanyang compartment. Yan, o. So, malaki siya. Okay na okay. With each door have one cup holder. So, yan mga kayopi.
Once you lock your car, yung side mirror niya mag-auto fold na. Yan, o.
So, sitting on the back is quite okay naman. So, makita nyo naman, 5'4" ako. Malaki yung okay naman yung kanyang position. So, comfortable nga lang to mga kayopi for around 2 adults. Kasi yung middle part niya, makikita nyo, pakita ko sa inyo, is elevated siya. So, yun, no? Then, meron siyang USB here. 2 for both. Yan. Then, this is the plastic finish. Yeah, plastic finish. Then meron din ditong leather na malambot. Yan. So, it's like an armrest when you're resting. Yan. Speaker. Yan, speaker. And another cup holder. So, let's drive. Doon tayo sa B. Then, remove the parking handbrake. Electronic parking handbrake. Remove it. Then, let's drive. So mga kayopi, na-notice ko we are already riding 40 kilometers. Hindi pa rin nag-auto lock yung door. So you need to manually lock the door. So when you're driving here, it's quite quiet. But if the engine is running, you can hear the humming sound of the engine. Seems something like a small little bit of generator sound. But it seems okay. I mean, it's not quite loud. It's like a small engine displacement, only a 1.2 engine. So it's tolerable. And I'm not sure if you can hear it. Let me quiet for a minute. You know. So, yep, it already stopped the charging, but you're not able to hear it. But imagine if you're driving a car like a 1000, 2000 RPM. That's what you are hearing from the engine rev. For the battery has 4 bars. For me, I already have 2 bars now left. Not sure kung kailan ba ito napupull. Kasi yung charging niya, hindi naman siya continuous. What I notice is turn on, turn off. So that's saving you money or fuel. And the good thing about this one is when you're driving, especially in downhill, your kilometer range are increasing because of the regenerative charging. So just best thing is here, always drive in B mode. The good thing about this B mode is you will only press the brake button if you want to have a full stop or if you really are near up to your front of the car. Otherwise, it will always slow down automatically. So, quite smooth to ride. And this is the horn is not quite good, but you can easily replace that in aftermarket horn. By the way, this Nissan Kicks is quite in the sweet spot where we know nowadays that Philippines don't have the electric infrastructure. We have very limited charging station. Usually in Manila, if you go to province, there's no charging station. So this model or this type of car is quite good fit, right? You have a gasoline where you can have a range. You will not be afraid of where should I need to charge, right? You just need a fuel and you can go anywhere. And that fuel will serve as your generator to charge your battery. So, no need to worry on range of the battery. So, that's the one of the good thing here. And especially, this is in the introductory price of around 1.2 to 1.5 million. So, I think this model is the top of the line. So, it is around 1.5 million pesos. See? That price is quite good or a quit in the sweet spot, because if you go for the hybrid for Toyota, it will cost you around, I think, 2 million, or electric cars will cost you around 2 million for the Nissan Leaf. So this really is quite cheaper than the Toyota Cross. The good thing about this one is for the fuel efficiency of this one. So it is around 20 kilometers per liter. Relaxed driving style, so you may be reaching at 22 kilometers per liter, even in city driving. That's quite good, right? Because if you're gonna compare that to the gasoline engine, you will only get around, the worst is 6, or maybe highest for city driving is 10 or 11, double. Well, if you're gonna compare it for the long drive, it's always the same. Others car can also reach maybe around 20, but usually those fuel efficient car for long driving highway will be around maybe 18, max 20, but it depends on the displacement. But this one, you will not be worrying about overtaking or speed. You get the torque what you need, especially in sports mode. For the other car, you have a small car with a small displacement engine, and yeah, it uses a fuel, but for the power, you may miss the fun and driving. But here, you can still have fun and driving. The engine is quiet, so makikita mo naman sa dashboard niya kung yung engine is running, charging the battery. So far, pag mga natang traffic, running slow, and there's still a charge, so tahimik siya, and comfortable siya. Kahit mga bumpy roads here in the Philippines, there are lots of uneven surface, so ayos na ayos yung suspension niya. It's like a zero gravity, and yung feeling ng driving this one's like sturdy, medyo kumbaga parang mabigat na smooth, ganun yung level of driving. So parang you can feel na stable siya mag-run. Aircon niya malamig. So Nissan, kilala yan sa aircon, mga ka-Yopi. So sa mga ka-Yopi, meron nga pala tong EV mode, but I noticed it. So once you're in EV mode, yung kanyang engine hindi nagcha-charge. I'm not sure lang kung dictated na mag-auto charge siya. Pero kung gusto mo ng much smoother, quieter, gusto mo i-maximize yung battery, you can turn on the EV mode. For now, kasi medyo lobat na, 1 bar na lang, naka-turn off yung EV mode natin. Pero it doesn't mean it's still running by the electric engine. The only difference is yung engine niya, yung gasoline engine, is turning on and off to charge the battery. I'm not sure how it's gonna charge in full, kasi nakita ko lang ito 1 bar. Sana ma-charge niya ng medyo puno para you can have the full EV. So this is what you like. When you step in the gas, ito yung mga electric vehicle, talagang they move forward. Unlike nung mga ibang automatic car, you can see there's some delay or lag, because there's some like multiple gears. Here, once you step it, you see the torque. In terms of maintenance, I'm not sure yet. We will see this is brand new. It has an electric engine and it has a mechanical combustion engine. But for electric engine, there's no much maintenance. Usually, battery lang yan. So ibig sabihin nito, since they still have some gasoline engine, mayroon pa nitong change oil. So you will not able to save some maintenance costs here, unlike from if you're gonna buy an electric car, you're just worrying on the battery. Here there's a battery, there's an engine that you need to maintain, as well as I'm not sure what's the maintenance needed for an electric engine, but so far they said that there's no maintenance for electric engine. I'm just excited to try this and start all the way for the sports mode. Let's see. It's quite fast, it's responsive. Siyempre, I still need to follow the rules. Currently, I'm just running on 80 kilometers per hour. But let's try if I can go around 100. There's lots of cars in front of me. So yan mga ka-Yopi, we are driving at around 100 kilometers per hour. So good. It's quite smooth. So yan mga ka-Yopi. So we are exiting in the start all the way. It's easy to drive. It's quite nice. And yung viewing angle of the road, you can see it. So it's like an SUV. You're driving an SUV. Unlike the car, right? You can see that's just mababa siya. Hindi mo masyado makita yung front mo. But this one, you can easily see what's in front of you. Nakakanibago lang itong i-pedal nila kasi usually if you're driving an automatic engine, kapag binitawan mo yung accelerator is it still goes the flow. Ito para pumaparan ng kanya. So nakakinabat, it's quite you need to get used to it kasi it will help charge your battery yung e-pedal niya, which is a good thing, di ba? It's like you having a free fuel. You have a good grip, and the gravity is center of gravity is nice. When you are in the curve, you can easily control this car. Hindi mo feel yung para mag-overshoot na while still riding quite fast in a curve. That's a good thing about it. Let's start to step in. Wow! You can hear it. It's running. Wow! Even an electric car, when you full step on the gas, you can still the engine's revving. It's trying to charge the battery. That's quite interesting. So mga ka-Yopi, if interested kayo sa Nissan Kicks for around 1.2 to 1.5 million, you can go to the nearest Nissan store. By the way, ito nga pala is not mine. Makakala nyo ako big time na. Hindi pa, maybe soon. So pinahiram lang sa atin tong car na to. So pinatest drive lang sa atin to. So yan mga ka-Yopi, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell below. Bye!